Hi, welcome to 151 Garage. I'm Sean. This is Susan, and today we're going to talk about a couple items I bought for her. Mainly the mechanisms for the inside of the door, for basically your door handles for the inside and outside. So, as the last video showed, the mechanism on the inside of this, I could not repair. It was damaged beyond repair, and I couldn't buy the small pieces for the inside of it itself to actually repair those parts. So I looked at a couple different places. I looked at LMC Truck. I'm a long-time lurker because I've had a couple other old trucks before I've needed stuff for, but I've never actually bought from the company. And I figured I'd kind of do a review on the items that I purchased. Again, I don't normally do this, but I am actually kind of interested on this versus the stuff I already had, which isn't much. I mean, it was all destroyed anyway. So we'll look at these. I'll open them up. I'll look at them. We'll see how they fit. Again, I'm not sponsored by them. I do want to look at the company because I probably will buy a lot of other stuff for these. This truck, I still need a lot of stuff for the interior, and I figured I might as well put it out there and show what the company has. Again, if anybody finds this helpful, leave a comment below. I'll put all the items I bought in the description as well. That way, if you want to look at them or whatever, you can see how much they are. They're a pretty reasonable price. So let's start with the first piece. So as you guys can remember from the last video, which I'll link in the description below, this piece right here was all rusted and broken inside here. It's actually pretty well lubed up. So let me get the old piece. So first off, way cleaner than mine. It is all lubed up on the inside of here, which should make it a lot easier to open. This, yeah, I'll just leave it at this, and that's it. I won't say anything more. It looks like it's pretty well made. Almost identical, except for I am missing the part for the lock, and I knew that buying it. Again, this car isn't going to be left alone for very long, and if somebody steals it and thinks they can get away with driving it and inconvenient or inconspicuous, good luck. It sticks out like a sore thumb. So we'll see how it fits in the vehicle itself. This one, like I was saying before, I had to repair this side, and I had to repair this piece because it was all busted up and everything. So again, so far it looks pretty good. Of course, according to that, anything looks better. Now, I did open these, and I was actually amazed of just how solid these things feel. So this is the handle I have for the other side, and this is the same handle. Yeah, same exact handle. It comes with the screw, which is amazing because I didn't think it did. I actually bought extra screws for it, but now that it comes with the screw, oh, I got extra now. It's the small things really with me. So as you can tell, it's not exactly perfect. So I did buy both sides because I knew it was going to be that way. The one thing I have to say, this is solid. This is really a solid piece. Again, I've never used it. This is straight out of the box. And the weight distance, or the weight difference between this one and this one. So I did grab the scale from the kitchen. So in ounces, this is 8.1 ounces. So to show you the difference between this and that one, the ounces in this one, 17.4. So it's more than twice the weight, and it really feels heavy. I mean, it really feels heavy. It's remarkable. Whether it's that way all the way through, I have no idea. Again, I haven't put these on, but we'll see. Now, we have these are the inside door handles. Again, it feels heavy. I don't have the inside door handles. I never did. It came with a pair of vice grips on the door, so anything's better than that. But again, this is pretty solid. The one thing I have to say, this one comes with the screw already in it. This one, as you can tell, it has the holes right there for a roll pin. It doesn't come with one. I looked in both of them. It does not come with a roll pin at all. Now, it's easy to go to the store, get a roll pin, just take this in there, get a roll pin, the right size, whatever you need. But I don't even think it's an option. I'll put down here whether it's even an option to buy the roll pin for it. I don't know. I don't remember it being an option, but I'll correct myself down here. So right here. Okay. So these again feel heavy. As far as how much they weigh, again, I don't have a baseline. Come on. So just under 7 ounces, 6.9 ounces. So these are made in Taiwan. All three pieces, at least these. I don't know if everything's made in Taiwan for them. I'm not against it. Again, if it saves me a lot of money from buying straight up OEM parts, a lot of things are kind of like a budget build. And even though I do spend a lot of money on this, or will be spending a lot of money on this, I don't want to spend an enormous amount on every single thing and make it unrealistic for me, much less anybody else. So we'll see. I'll go ahead and put these in. I did buy all new hardware for it, so I can put this in with all new hardware that doesn't seem like it's corroded or hard to screw in or hard to take out like the other side. And I do want to make sure that the handle fits on the other side. It does fit on this, but I want to make sure this handle fits on the other side and actually opens the door. So I've been able to work on the outside of the door. I just haven't had a handle on the inside. I also didn't want to grab a pair of vice grips and screw up the basically this right here on the inside of the truck before I put one of these on. So we'll take a look at that and see how that works. And we'll go ahead and time lapse putting all this in and seeing how it fits. Okay, I'll cut the time lapse. So it's all put in. So far, the only issue I had was that I had to do some modifications with this. So I'll show you at the table what I had to do and why. This right here, I still wish it had a roll pin. I'll get one tomorrow. I'll put it in. Now, all in all, works good. So again, it's pretty sturdy. It looks like it's well made. And my door doesn't line up because I have bolts in here instead of pins. That way I can just pull them out. So that's why it kind of sags a little bit. These pins, as you can tell. What I've noticed with the items that I put in, the only thing I really noticed that was I wouldn't say a big issue because it was easily fixed. I didn't have to return something or anything like that. I did have to modify the inside of this handle. So when they plated it, they plated this portion right here. This portion right here on the inside, basically from here forward, goes inside the square, inside the mechanism itself. Since they chrome plated it, it doesn't fit in that mechanism anymore. So I did have to file it down. Didn't take too long, couple hits on all four sides, and it fits right in. It's no big deal. The other thing I had is the distance from here, basically from this little spot right here to here, is longer than the distance from here to the end of this one. And the reason that's such a big deal is when you put this all the way in, it bottoms out on the inside of the door. It won't let it go all the way in, so it won't go flush to this portion right here. It won't even come close. There's actually quite a big gap there. So what I ended up having to do is cut just a little bit. In fact, if you can see that, that right there is what I had to cut off to make it fit. Again, I knew it was going to be a huge deal. I knew aftermarket parts I would have to modify a little bit here and there. Again, it's not one of those it doesn't fit, I'm going to have to return it thing. A little bit of modification to this. Again, it works just fine. This right here, now the really minor things, I wish they would have gave me a Phillips head. Now, the Phillips head I bought to go in the old ones would have been nice. Oh, fuck, I don't even know if you can see that. So, the length of them, the flathead is about 4 or 5 threads longer than the Phillips. So it doesn't fit, it doesn't reach the threads on here. Not a big deal. Again, it came with the hardware that actually fit it. I just wish it was a flathead. Personal preference. The only other thing is, I wish they would have gave me a roll pin. It really sucks I have to go to the store to buy one. Again, I don't know if it actually has an option to purchase it from the store. I'll link it, I'll put it right here in the bottom, whether it did or not. I didn't look that hard. I will look after this and I will edit the video at the bottom to let you know whether you actually just have to go to the store or you can order it from them. If I could order it from them, then it's my fault. I should have ordered it, but we'll see. Other than that, I love that these are, the ones that go on the interior are number 3. Gives a lot more torque than a number 2. I like being able to do that. Also, I ordered these. They're the lock washers in there. Or the lock washers in there. Now, I ordered 14 and they gave me way more than 14. So bonus for me, if I lose one, I definitely have multiple of them later. Other than that, I'm pretty impressed. Now, I'm not affiliated with them. I'm not getting paid to tell you to buy things from them. My personal experience, again, is just what I have right here. I'm actually pretty impressed with it. I will buy from them again. In fact, I have to buy the other door mechanism, which, by the way, I found out the inside part of the mechanism sticks really bad, and I do not want to have the inside door latch sticking with somebody in the car, because that could be a real bad thing. If I turn the corner, door swings open and James Bond the person right out the door, you know. Somebody I don't like, maybe it'd be good, but I don't think anybody I don't like is gonna actually be riding in this thing. I hope this is helpful. If it is, if you like this kind of stuff, especially with stuff I buy from companies and products and stuff like that, please leave a comment below, and I'll do more of them. So far, I've been pretty impressed with every company I've ordered from. We do have headlights and turn signals coming next, and I will review those. Actually, they're actually pretty interesting. So, hope you like this, and hope to see you next video.